Morning, YouTube. Just waking up, trying to say what's up to the family. Can't sleep, so it's like the best thing to do, you know. I wanted to talk about like 2021. It's December, so this year's running out. So, yeah, I want to just talk about all the things I've been through, what I've seen in 2021, what the Lord has blessed me to see. You know, a lot of people came in within my life this year that really opened my eyes. Like just being in my life to see how these people be acting and you know what I mean, how they be just maneuvering, deceiving. You can see it, you know, you can smell it. But yeah, this year's almost over. But it just started off crazy. My birthday is in February. That's when, yeah, 2021 in February, when I started really noticing all kind of wicked stuff and gang stalking and you know what I mean. It feels like people following you everywhere you go. It's like a group of people that's targeting you, target individual. You know, I would go out, like this is around February when I started noticing. I would take my lady friend to work and I could just notice like cars like stalking me, how they driving behind me and all this weird stuff. And it's all to push you to anger, maybe road rage or whatever, but these people are paid to do what they do. You know, gang stalking and all up on your car, just disrespectful driving and no excuse me. Even people like looking weird. It look like you seeing women with wigs on. I mean, people wear wigs all the time, but it's obvious. It look like you were just enter a stage set where people have on their costume, their wigs, and all this, and you could tell, you know, these people have on wigs and costumes. You know what I mean? They get up. You know what I mean? They costume. Like, so you can see these people in different costumes and wigs, and it's like, I've seen this person, I've seen it. You know what I mean? And it's all games and trickery. Like, these people are paid to do this. Who is teaching these people? What secret society? You get what I'm saying? Because it's a secret. They're a part of something, group. You know, I even have people like, you know, they will, like I said, provoke you to anger and driving or whatever. Then you will pull up to somewhere, like I drop my friend off at work, so I'm sitting in the parking lot. Then you could just see all kind of people like hopping out with their phone, like really showing you, like wanting you to see what they got. Hopping out with their money, really showing you. They're going to the ATM and they pulling out money and they just have it all in there. Like, people do not do those type of things. Everybody's keeping their stuff to themselves because they know it's an element of crime out there. So everywhere I go, they trying to put this stuff in my face to tempt me. That's what it seems like, to tempt me, to steal or take, to jeopardize my life, you know, and that's not me. So I would see that, you know what I mean? Elderly people, like easy victims, would be right in your face, like what is going on, people, you know? People very rude, just, you know. So I started noticing that, you know, I'm like, I ain't biting. And what else I started noticing? Like deja vu, a lot of deja vu I started noticing. But it's man-made deja vu. I see through it. I seen this one guy by the park. I'll go park by the park. He'll pull up 2 or 3 cars will be on the side of me, hop out, and start jogging. But he jogs real funny, like the way he runs. It makes him look like something else if you look at the corner of your eye, if you see him from far away. It's like he's making himself look like the way he run and then hunched over and moving. And it's like, what the fuck is that? And I seen him each time I go to the park with the same outfit on. First I thought I was tripping. But then I was like, I would catch eye contact with this fool and I'll be like, this motherfucker's an actor. He ain't really like what he's seeming to be. And he would have the same outfit, running the same. And it would look like, if I see him at a certain spot, it looked like I'm in yesterday. You get what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? And then I started noticing, like, this nigga is he's paid. He paid to wear what he wears to gang stockings, target individual. Who's the individual target? They out here. Like I said, he wearing the same thing over and over, running the same way. But when I caught eye contact with him, I seen something. And I was like, this nigga's not real. He part of the Matrix. Get me thinking I'm seeing deja vu. When they creating deja vu, I went to a spot where I would get breakfast from. You know what I mean? And it's wrong. All this shit is around the same time. So one guy out there gang stalking me, watching me one morning and stuff, had on a certain clothes, had a certain tattoo, distinctive things I could identify. And I go another day, like early, around the same time, you know what I mean? Because I'm out in the wilderness, so I'm in my car doing my thing. Go back to the restaurant, get my, order my food, sit in my car. The guy is like, he wasn't in the restaurant, but he appeared. That's all I can say. He appeared and he's standing in the same spot. I'm parked in the same spot. It looked like it was yesterday. I'm thinking like, wait a minute, it's the same guy. Where he came from? Had the same type clothes on, doing almost the same exact stalking way. And I was just like, what the fuck? Another paid actor, man. 2021 was a year of eye-opening, awakeness, conscience developing, and they doing all kind of weird stuff during the mix of that to drive you plain crazy, to think you crazy. I would have people I'm noticing all this stuff, and they trying to scare you, and it's like, I've been out here in LA for all my life, and I know what it's about. I know how people move. You know what I mean? I'm in the ins and outs of everything. You know what I mean? From the gangs to the, I know it all. I've been somewhat a part of everything, so I know it, my city. You know what I mean? And I would have people, I would, park my car. You would have people stalking, walking around. People you never seen before. What's the reason you even stalking like that? You get what I'm saying? I'm not into no gang shit where they be like, oh, there go that nigga, let's, you know what I mean? Nigga, I ain't gonna move around scared like that. But anyway, they think you are. They trying to put so much fear out here and scariness and bullies and all these paid people to do this shit. So, yeah, like I said, but this guy was white. So that really was a thought. He had his hand in his pocket like he was a hood. He had his all black on, had his hoodie in his head. And he was moving like he was a hood, you know what I mean? Got the thing on him and shit. And that was for me to react, grab my thing and blast his ass. Some weird shit like that. But I let him get close and I said something to him like, nigga, I seen you from far away. Your weird ass acting. Niggas don't do that shit. If you about that life, you gonna run down on a nigga. You ain't finna be letting somebody see you and you creeping it. So I said something to him like, man, I see what you about. Several things. I got people. Oh, this one girl on my block. I was walking down the street. Some chick I never seen before, but she was acting like she was homeless, and she was doing weird stuff. So I'm walking to my car. I look down. Now she's behind me. She was walking on the side in the street. Now she's behind me. I look down again. Now she's doing something she's going another way. I look down and going back. Now she's walking back on the side of me. And I'm just I had to say something to this bitch. Bitch, what is, excuse my language though. But I just, I see you. I see you for what you work. I see you moving around. I see you, you know what I mean? You still haven't made it to the corner yet. I'm walking hella slow. What are you doing? She doing all kind of weird shit to make me think I'm tripping. But she's on a payroll. She working for somebody, gang stockings. You know what I mean? Target individual. Who the individual? So she was doing all this weird shit and moving around, but every time I would look, she would make sure I see her, and she gotta be in my vision to see the movements of her. If I'm not paying attention, she has no power. But as long as I don't react to her, she has no power. So I had to just say something to her, and she just got on. I'm like, yeah, get on. Y'all here playing these games with God's children. Like, it's wild, man. 2021, they unleashed the beast. Oh, okay. They unleashed the beast. Okay, I see, I understand. But yeah, she was doing all that weird shit to make me. I just had to say something to her. Because sometimes you just got to say something to these people. Like, bitch, I ain't scared of you. You weird ass. Come on. You was doing weird stuff. I mean, well, I'm back. My battery died. I'm back. So I'm gonna just end this one and let you know, like, don't be afraid out there. You know what I mean? Because a lot of this stuff is just man-made trickery. You know, the devil is playing all his cards, and he got his actors out. Got people out being weird. I mean, last little thing, I was at Jack in the Box one time in the drive-thru, and like, these people got to make sure you looking at them. So somebody was walking through the parking lot. Then he just started doing like, I mean, they want you to think they are demon. I mean, they resist, but they show themselves now. So if you're at that level where they show themselves, that's what they're doing. They're showing like they cannot be regular. You know what I mean? He just did some weird stuff, and I just like, you know, it's all to scare you, to make you think you're going crazy. And I had to tell him. I was like, man, I was like, what's up with you, bro? He said something. I was like, man, what's up with all this Toontown shit? Where I'm at, bro? And I thought I was in LA, bro, but this gotta be Toontown. These people are Looney Tunes. You know, and he started laughing and stuff, like, cause he knew, like, nigga, I seen you, like, in the midst of you trying to do your whatever you was doing, and then you looked at me and like you got caught looking all weird, like, and then that I pointed you out, make sure you know I noticed you. So you gotta let these people know you notice them and you know what they worth. You know what I mean? Because they're gonna keep trying to play your mind. You gotta let them know you're stronger than that. What's next? You know, because they keep on, the levels keep going up, the trickery, the deceit, the devilish shit, it keeps going up. But it's all to provoke, to scare you, to get you to react. You had the power. You gotta remember that. You're the chosen. You know, all nations. So what are they doing? All nations and all secret societies. You better think it. It's real. It's all these individuals. You know, and that's all I could call them, individuals. You know, because each one is on their own destruction path. They come to kill, steal, and destroy. You know, we know the devil is real. We know demons is real. He got his imps out here running around acting a fool. You know, and you just can't be scared of this shit. You gotta see it and call it out for what it's worth. Speak truth into this. Speak Jesus into it. Yeah, I just wanted to shorten just the other half of the video. I just hope it resonates with some people. Like, you know, I'm going through it too. And that's all I'm here to tell you. Like, I'm going through it too. So I can't sit here and be like, oh, do this, do that, do that, do this, do that. I'm just letting you know what I'm going through, what I see, and how I'm fighting it. So you want to ride with me? We all could get to the same place. We're going there. You know, stay motivated. That's why I'm doing this, man. Gotta stay doing it because the devil trying to come against me with just this, with the people in my life. It's just always on some negative. And they will send somebody to be in your life to be right there to watch it. To watch everything you do like a TV screen.